Ignore my skin. Before the video actually begins, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe and also follow my Twitch. I just created it. I stream almost every day. Here is what my Twitch looks like, and also it will be linked down in the description. So yeah, back to the video. In today's video, I built a house which is secretly described as an iron farm. The cobblestone gets mined, which then gets onto this mechanical belt, which gets transported into these millstones, which then gets turned into flint as well as iron nuggets. The iron nuggets then gets processed into iron ingots. I also built this farm up here, which actually produces sand as well as quartz. Welcome to episode 4 of the create mod. I have no iron. How do we fix that? You can go mining, sure, that's the boring way, or you can make a fully functional iron farm which produces iron ingots. And that's what we're gonna do in today's video, because the create mod is all about automation and we can automate basically anything. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so for this iron farm, we're actually going to need a cobblestone generator right here, and I think we're gonna have 20 drills to actually make the cobblestone. Now what I want is the cobblestone to hop onto a 3-line conveyor belt, which will transport it into this building, which will crush it down and hopefully wash it as well. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some drills. Boom, just like that, we have ourselves 20 mechanical drills. I actually don't know if I'm going to use all of this, so I'm going to go ahead and set them up. I want to do this step by step, that way I don't get confused, because this is kind of a large build. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have 3, 4, 5. Cobblestone gets generated right here. We're going to have power right here in the back. Let's actually lift this up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna have some shafts right here. This is where our belt is going to be that collects the cobblestone. And we're gonna have our drills here. We're gonna power these drills using encased chain drives. We're gonna eventually get power right here through the thing that I showed you guys in the other video, the power lines. Alright, so this is where the lava is gonna be, and that should work. We are gonna put some trapdoors, that way water doesn't overflow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6 on accident. I did 6 on accident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I built this little belt here, and I think I want the cobblestone to go in a 3-line belt. This should work. Now the important part is that this doesn't get in the way of the train, which that's definitely gonna be in the way of the train. All right, and that should be the whole cobblestone generator actually done. All right, so I actually set up everything, and I think they should work. The only thing that we need to do is actually set up the power and also connect the conveyor belts. We just need power 1. So to set up the power, we are going to use some wires and alternators. And to do that, we are going to need some power lines and more of these copper spool thingy and small connectors. So that is going to be a whole process. Eventually, I do want to automate this, but for now, we can just craft it. It isn't too complicated. All right, so I went ahead and actually crafted a few more, which these are kind of expensive, but then again, they're kind of not. Right now, we are going to need some power lines. That reaches. Reach. Honestly, I think we can get away with just 1, and I actually don't have any more deep slate. Oh, here it is. Now all we need to do is put an electric motor right here, which I don't have. So after what felt like 5 minutes, I got myself 4 electric motors, which should be enough for now. So first of all, why do you have a backpack? Second of all, why do you guys keep showing up at my house? Watch this trick shot. Whoa. And one more thing, I forgot to mention that between last episode I did fix up a train. Turns out we had a mod that didn't make the trains work, so now we got this up and running, and there it goes. All right, now I just gotta wait like 30 seconds before the station turns on, or I can turn it on myself because I do have over 40,000 charcoal on me. That in there is turning on. All right, let's go see if it's still overstressed. Here's what we're gonna do, right? Listen. Still gonna have it built right here. That millstone right here, and we can turn this a little bit, and then we're gonna have 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Hopefully this works, because if not, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but in my mind this should work. Now we just need to power this. Alright, so we got this up and running. Now, hopefully there are no create mod experts in the comments, because they will clown on me by looking at this design. It is It is not good one bit. All right, so I got the millstones hooked up, and this doesn't look bad from this side, but from the outside, well, it's actually not looking bad. With the addition of the millstones, that is going to require a lot more stress units. So there's 18 drills over there, each running at 256 stress units. So we're gonna have to double the amount of stress units that are in there, put it in here, because these need to be running twice as fast. So we're gonna have, I don't know if this is correct, but we're gonna need 4 extra motors, which I don't have. I gotta go even make, I gotta go make more motors. Okay, I think I got this figured out. We do have a lot of spillage, but I'm gonna fix that eventually. We just lower this down a tiny bit. Oh, perfectly stressed, and hopefully that doesn't shut down. I think that fixed it. All right, let's go look up here. These are all running. We should have gravel down here. Yes. Wait a minute. Wait. Actually, I just realized we don't. Yo, I'm so not smart. No, I'm making it slower. We get rid of these, right? Yeah, we just get rid of that. Get rid of this. Oh, we needed that. Okay. And now we just need to power this. Base chain drives like that. Yeah, that's way faster. I don't know why I didn't do that before. All right, so I actually built this little setup right here, which is kind of self-explanatory, but I'll explain it to you guys anyways, just in case you're like Alex and you don't understand anything. So, cobblestone, boom, gravel, boom, into the vault. Gravel is gonna land right here onto a mechanical belt with that we're gonna have. So the gravel is gonna fall down right here. It's gonna land right here. It's gonna get washed. It's gonna land right here. It's gonna get washed, and then we're gonna put it into an item vault. So now we're gonna place the brass funnel in order to pick up the flint and iron nuggets. And we're also going to have a brass funnel in the back to deposit the flint. Now that we have that out of the way, the actual plan is going to be turning the iron nuggets into ingots. And we can do that through this mechanical belt, which is going to transfer the iron nuggets into this basin. And then we're going to have a press on top to turn it into ingots. And then an item vault right here to actually collect the ingots. Okay, that's it. All of that for this little iron farm. I'm not going to explain it. Hopefully my future self will. That took too long for how simple this machine is supposed to be. Now all we need to do is actually turn it on. I also got rid of one because we were having, this train is so goddamn loud. We were having a lot of cobblestone spillage, so let's turn this on. These are getting filled up, and now that I think about it, I think these andesite funnels are facing the wrong way. They totally are. Boom. Yep, we're getting gravel over here. I need to actually barricade that. I don't want to pick up gravel. I'm gonna come back here to see if the flint is, yep, flint is going in there. And we have 33 iron nuggets in here. I forgot. I forgot to put a funnel right there. What am I doing? Okay, well, let's take these iron out, these iron nuggets. Place it in there. Getting pressed. Perfect. That is just the first part of this video. I do want to have some other stuff built in today's episode. But for now, I'm going to take a break. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys. You guys are. So I basically just doubled my iron, me just sitting AFK for an hour. So yeah, we got that going. So obviously the next step is going to be decorating this, and I do have a little idea in mind. It is this area I'm trying to go for like a medieval steampunk-esque vibe. And for this build, I do want to go for more medieval lean into it. And for that, we are going to need to gather up some materials. Main material that we are missing is spruce. And once we get that, we can go ahead and start the build. So with that, cue the time lapse. Alright, so it's been about 10 or 15 minutes since I was doing that, and we actually ended up with over 5,000 spruce logs, which is definitely more than enough for this build, and actually that is more than enough for a while. So now I think we can just go ahead and start the building. Yeah, here we go. Why is there a crafting table? Huh. Alright, so we finished the house and I think it actually looks pretty good. But when you come inside, you can obviously see the cobblestone generator. You also have an upstairs, which right now is empty. I do plan on having something else in here. So while I was building this whole building, I did have the farm running, but I stopped it halfway through. So actually, let's see how much iron we got. Ooh, okay, that's a lot. Alright, so we started off with exactly 1,000. Let's see how much we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We got 700 iron from that, and I stopped it halfway through. So we could have got like 1,400. So I think it's safe to say that produces over 1,000 an hour. The next thing I want to build in this little area over here is going to be a little sand farm because we do use a lot of sand and glass. And by we, I mean me. I'm basically the only one that plays on the server. So we're going to need a lot of sand. And I actually got down a clipboard. To get sand, we're going to have to crush down gravel. And to crush down gravel, we're going to have to crush down cobblestone. And for cobblestone, we got to make a cobblestone generator. So I think I can fit all of that right up here. And I do want to have like a little staircase. And I think that would look pretty nice. Now that I have the crushing wheels, we do have another problem. Make a cobblestone generator, you need lava, which we have like almost no lava. Boom, there's the cobblestone generator. Now we need to crush this twice. So the cobblestone gets mined, turns into gravel, which turns into sand. But there is an issue. It doesn't just turn into sand. It actually turns into sand, flint, and clay balls, which we are going to have to filter out, but we'll worry about that later. So everything will end up in this vault, sand, clay, and flint. Now what we can do is actually filter out the flint and just void it, and the clay we can make another item vault for that one. That should do it. So we're just gonna pull it out with the belt and then it'll go in there. That should work. And honestly, I think that's the whole farm. All we gotta do now is turn it on. Yeah, I think it would be better if we built it on this side. I don't know why I didn't do that. Alright, so now we flipped it on this side. Let's go ahead and get all of this powered. Alright, so everything seems to be working. We are missing one thing though. We need a void upgrade. That way we don't have all that extra flint. Which we need 8 obsidian for, which I probably have somewhere. What? Bro, these mobs and their... Yes, there you go. We have this working now. So whenever this blows up with 2,048 flint, it will get rid of the rest. I'm not even joking, but we're already at 4 and almost 5 stacks of sand. It's been like 5 minutes. Now that we have the sand farm out of the way, there is one more farm I would like to build before the end of the video, and that is actually going to be a quartz farm. So if you haunt sand, you can actually get soul sand, and then with soul sand, you can wash it to get quartz and a slight percentage to get gold nuggets. Now that is not a good way to get gold, but that is a good way to get quartz. So first, let's copy this design right here, and that should be everything. All that's left now is to power it again. Finally did it, guys. We have automatic quartz. And just like that, we can see the total amount of stuff we have created. And I think that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and also check out my Twitch if you haven't already. We are very close to 10 followers. That is my goal for 2023. And yeah, you have one day, so please follow. Later.